First of all, hi. As a former loud and proud man hater, here are 5 things that have changed the game for me. Number 1, I realized I didn't hate men. I hated the way I allowed myself to be mistreated by men. Big difference, right? You are not a victim. You are a participant. And when you point the finger, you miss out on the opportunity to grow. Number 2, I stopped saying I didn't need a man. Because if I want a relationship with a man, then I need one, right? Okay,
yeah,
that's
logically.
That on that. 3, you can't be that serious about getting picked if you're not in the gym at least 3 times a week. You don't even take care of yourself, so how would you expect someone to take care of you?
True.
Number 4, I stopped entertaining stragglers. And stragglers are guys you meet along the way that you know you're not really ever going to take seriously, but you use them for your own personal entertainment. Number 1, that's wrong. Number 2, you're sending a mixed message. Stay committed to what you want. Most importantly, number 5, accountability. Woo. I analyzed my behavior and what parts of me resonated with these men I deemed problematic. I'm here to tell you that the call is coming from inside the house. And it's time to pick up.
The Brittany Renner redemption arc has officially started. Brittany, I would love to give you a round of applause. However, before I do that, the first thing that is necessary is to upload a complete apology for all of the women that you influence into your lifestyle of bullshit. With great power comes great responsibility. And let's be honest, you have not used your influential power in a responsible way. And you need to be held accountable for that and take responsibility for it. But she said a lot of different things in this clip, so let's go back and break down each of the points.
Number 1, I realized I didn't hate men. I hated the way I allowed myself to be mistreated by men. Big difference, right? You are not a victim. You are a participant. And when you point the finger, you miss out on the opportunity to grow.
You didn't allow yourself to become mistreated by men. You just required very little from men outside of social status, fame, and fortune. And based on your image, these men were treating you exactly how you portrayed your image to be. So it's not that they were mistreating you. You were just giving them exactly what you were asking for, which was very little.
Stop lying to yourself. Like, oh, I can't have sex without being emotionally tied. Dude, I can you and literally not think about you the next day.
Number 2, I stopped saying I didn't need a man. Because if I want a relationship with a man, then I need one, right? Okay, that's
logically.
That on that.
Very astute, logical observation, but let's take it a step further, because the issue that you're going to have is dealing with the real question: the men that you want, do they want you back? And the men on the status and the income level that would be in your option set gain very little from committing to you. And in fact, I would argue that they would actually lose social status by becoming romantically involved with at least your former brand. So then the true question is that are you willing to accept a man of a lower, much lower social status for commitment?
It's painfully obvious why men love the idea of a submissive woman. Submissive, per its definition, is ready to conform to the authority or will of others. The prefix sub means under. Think of subpar, submarine. In short, your world is under his. Now there seems to be a theme here. Good girls versus bad girls. A lock that can be opened with many keys is a broken lock. And if you can't submit to a man, you're gonna die alone. So my question to men is, do you want perfect Polly? A puppet? A prisoner? Or a partner who has no problem overtly challenging you? King treatment and knowing your partner's love languages, that's one thing. Being submissive is a whole nother thing. It's its own thing. If you find yourself abandoning your wants, needs, desires to make something work, I'm here to tell you, it was never a match to begin with. 3, you can't be that serious about getting picked if you're not in the gym at least 3 times a week. You don't even take care of yourself, so how would you expect someone to take care of you?
True. Yes, queens all out there, 3 times a week minimum, and I'm talking about a sweat. However, this is what you do in order to attract a man, but you got to focus on other things on that in order to keep a man within your presence. Because to keep us, you got to work on your etiquette. You got to work on your morality. You got to work on your mindset. You got to work on your peace-giving capabilities. In other words, You gotta work on your femininity.
You know what I always find so amusing? When people are like, be careful of Brittany Renner. Watch out for Brittany Renner. The big bad scary gold-digging whore. I would never want my son with a girl like her. Listen, those of you who have the strongest opinions about me genuinely want me to stick my whole tongue in your ass. You just don't know how to ask for it. Ever since I ruined my reputation, I'm free to be myself. And that's really what a lot of you hate to see, because you live a lie every single day. You're settling every single day. You're miserable every single day. And here I am, 30, flirty, and thriving. Oh, you could never. You could never. You could never be Brittany Renner, babe. But you know what I love? I love that you know this ain't that and that ain't this. Because y'all know who to play with. Number 4, I stopped entertaining stragglers. And stragglers are guys you meet along the way that you know you're not really ever going to take seriously, but you use them for your own personal entertainment. Number 1, that's wrong. Number 2, you're sending a mixed message. Stay committed to what you want.
Notice the honesty within this one, and this one is going to be a gut punch to all of you simps out over there. Yes, women will utilize you just for simply to entertain themselves.
One time where I thought I was, being Billy Badass, and I 3 guys in a week. Had a mean yeast infection. That's not funny.
Most importantly, number 5, accountability. Woo. I analyzed my behavior and what parts of me resonated with these men I deemed problematic. I'm here to tell you that the call is coming from inside the house. And it's time to pick up.
It's crazy. Like, people, they want to see you fail. Oh, they want to see you fail. When you don't, they have no control over you. They can't do anything because all you do is win. Like, God, this girl's still here? Because I thought somebody thought there was good. Yeah, I thought. You thought. We all thought. I want to say thank you to the people on all social media platforms that continue. God, don't cry. That continue to support me, because this is fucking privilege to have. I'm so thankful. I swear to God, I see the world with a whole different set of eyes now. I really do.
She's so crazy.
Thank you for the people who continue to support me despite the fuckery that I've had to endure after being lied on. Thank you to my real friends and my family that aren't yes men, that have my back.
And yes, accountability is key. And I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I feel like a sinking pit within my stomach because I never thought that I'd be in agreement with Brittany Renner. But guys, listen, when I look at these particular videos, I'm always keyed into this idea of human behavior, and specifically what incentives are driving said human behavior. And to be honest, I'm a bit skeptical regarding her true intentions. Like, is this a person that's actually trying to change her public image? Or has she just hit the wall and has lost all of her options? So all that she can do now is to perpetuate this new version that would have been ordained by RIP, our Uncle Kevin Samuels. But at the same time, we shouldn't perpetually crucify someone who is trying to atone for their past behavior. But the question is she genuine? I don't know. Sound like she needs to come up for a red cup talk. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. What you guys think about today's video? Leave it out in your comments down below. Is Brittany Renner capping? Is this all for show? And she's doing this now because now she has a son who she doesn't want dating someone like her in her younger 20s and ending up like a PJ Washington. You guys let me know down below. But I think it'd actually be dope to do a red cup talk with Miss Renner, right? Because if she's sitting right here, we're going to ask her the questions and we need to know the answers too. Until next time, YouTube. Peace!
You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. You don't wanna see me get vexed. Bars on your phone, tell a man you can't jet. The big girl, the ones who can't stretch. Breaking the neck when we in the car next. Dead bars, need a defibrillation ASAP. Get boxed with a straight gap. I'm reminded of mind state they lack. Every time that they incline, we go way back. All they wanna be is just ruthless. Never seen war.